Hello. This week we've been talking about how scientists study and observe animals in the wild and how they collect data about those animals. And this is one of those activities. This is just an activity that a scientist might do to initially understand what an animal's behaviors are. And that's what this activity budget is talking about. It means what behaviors do they do more often than others? And what then does that mean? Now, normally this would be done going out into the wild, watching one specific organism, like one individual, and watching their behaviors, marking down each of their behaviors over a time span. Well, we're going to be watching a video, and you have that video on Canvas, and that video has multiple individuals. So we'll watch the behavior of each of these individuals kind of like as a collection, which is fine. And what you're going to do is I have a list of behaviors here, and you're going to watch some sea otters from Monterey Bay Aquarium. And these are some of the things you might see them doing: swimming on their back, walking on the land, playing with an item, grooming themselves. These are all different activities, and they all are doing something different for that particular sea otter. What you'll do, you see it says time in minutes, starts at 0 time and it goes up to 10 minutes. Every 30 seconds, so you have to make sure you're timing this, every 30 seconds while you're watching the video of the sea otters, you're going to mark down whatever you see them doing at that time. So if it starts and you see one of the sea otters walking on the land, you just put an X there. After 30 seconds, you look up again and you see that they're rolling around in the water. So you would put an X there. And you do that each 30 seconds of the video. And afterwards, you'll have some data on what activities that they do the most. And then you might speculate, if they did nothing but lay in the sun, then that might tell you something. If they did nothing but groom themselves, that might tell you something different. What I want you to do down here is tell me what behavior was most common and why do you think it was the most common? So whatever you end up with here, let's say it's walking on the land, it is the most common one. You would tell me that that's the most common, and then you would say why you think it is the most common. So this is the part in an investigation where you're just asking questions and you're trying to come up with possible answers. Your explanation as to why is not necessarily right, but it's a starting point. And then down here, I want you to tell me what other behaviors could we observe? And then I want you to tell me some behaviors that we didn't have on this list that you saw the sea otters doing that could be added to a list like this. All right, I hope this helps. Thank you.